Hello, hello. I'm going to be doing some analysis for you, BroccoliRaab, and also anyone watching. Let's slow this down to 0.75. I'm not super well versed in the Pikachu matchup, but I'll do my best. I'm also going to be typing in to the Sheik Discord as I do the analysis. I'm not super well versed. I'm not super well versed in the Pikachu matchup, so I'll try to stick to more general. Okay, let's get into it. So game start. So you have some messed up platform movement. At least I'm assuming that's what this was. I'm not sure what other. Like I know that you said that a lot of your flaws were short hops, but I'm not sure what short hop air dodge would do here. So I'm assuming this is a full hop. This is a full hop attempted wave land. I guess. So I mean, I'm not sure exactly what to. I mean, so if we look at this full hop, right? Even this short hop, we see that it's putting Sheik in a position. So if we look at the situation right here, we're jumping forward at like right about Pikachu short up nair range, which you can see is Pikachu jumps forward short up nairs. So I mean, I'm not a huge fan of that jump, even if it was supposed to be a short hop. If you were fading back with the short hop, then it would have worked out pretty well because then you could have fared Pikachu's in there forward. I think this is the first egregious mistake of the match so far. At 011, you dash attack. You dash attack when Pikachu's at 0%. So into anything is pretty bad risk reward wise. I mean, it did get you out of the corner, which I guess is fine. But also took it out of the corner. Actually, let's look at the situation because you were right next to Pikachu. So you're right next to Pikachu, and you decide to dash attack through. But I think just dashing through normally would have been really good as well. Because if you look at the situation, Pikachu isn't really covering much at all here. Pikachu isn't really like Pikachu. You're in a spot where Pikachu doesn't have the frame advantage to actually punish you for dashing through her here. So just dashing through is, I think, a pretty good idea. Sorry to restate myself, but this was a situation that the little picture I have on screen right now. You could have just dash Pikachu, gone out for or you could have also even wave land to the platform. Dash attacking here just puts you puts you in unnecessary lag. How the fuck do you spell necessary? Anyways, onwards and upwards. Because then the dash attack ends up putting you in a spot where Pikachu has advantage. Because if you look at the situation, Pikachu has, it looks like like 10 or 11 frames of advantage that Pikachu has. I'm gonna go back and analyze and look at actually count up the frames. So Pikachu is out of lag right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So the end result of the frames of advantage is that Pikachu is able to set up a Nair on you. Nair on you for free. Even though it... And thinking about the game in terms of frame advantage is something that's really important. Both like in situations like when you're like shield pressure, as well as shield pressure, as well as just like neutral. This is another move that I'm kind of questionable about. Let's look at what you're reacting to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 frames is roughly the average reaction time to an unspecified stimulus. So that's what we're gonna go with when looking at like what things were reactions or what people were reacting to. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this just walk before the stage and F tilt. I think so. I think if you the walk forward F tilt did take space here, and that's pretty important. But at the same time, you could have taken that same amount of space and like done it non-committally, and allowed yourself to like raid dash back, like set up a whiff punish situation if Pikachu decides to Nair forward. Because Pikachu's Nair is pretty much like the main tool that they have. Like she, Mon has in most neutral situations. Like I guess like run cancel, down tilt, Nair, dash dancing, Nair are all like things that this Pikachu has access to in the matchup. I'm also gonna so that means that you have to really respect Pikachu's like Shrap Nair, which Rix is worried about here. Which is why I understand why you were doing the F tilt here, because that did handle Pikachu doing a Nair forward. But you can do the other movement instead that also handles Pikachu's Nair forward while also allowing you to just keep on putting to take advantage of your corner advantage if Pikachu does stay in the corner. Because if Pikachu stays in the corner and you walk forward and F tilt here, you're just giving them an opportunity to whiff punish you for free. So I think the F tilt was pretty ill-advised. So what was this at? At O, Pikachu at I'm not a fan of it. So at 016 with Pikachu at 0 and you in the corner, and in the corner and you in center, you walk across the stage and F tilt. Not a fan, as it isn't going to lead to anything, even if Pikachu does therein. And if they stay in the corner, they can punish. If they stay in the corner, they can whiff punish you for free. If not for free, they can just whiff punish you. Instead, you could do something like forward into crouch, dash forward, dash back, dash forward, dash in place, or even dash forward, back, etc. That way you take space away. So you could do something like walk forward to crouch, dash forward away, dash back, dash forward. I guess I'll just bring this up. I will not go sleep. No, sir. So instead you could do something like walk forward to crouch, dash forward away, dash back, dash forward away, dash in place, dash forward, right back, etc. That way, with those, you take space away from Pikachu while also not making hard commitments. That's how you spell it. Awesome. Also not making a hard commitment. And handle them. I guess just attacking out of the corner. Is that not how you spell that word? Okay. Anyways. Yeah, so the Pikachu ends up dashing forward to crouch here. If they had the right idea, like they had the right idea that they were going to punish you, they were going to whiff punish you for doing that F tilt. That was really good stuff by the Pikachu. They just misjudged spacing, and also down. If you just ASDI down here after your F tilt, then you can just totally handle them doing a down tilt here and just like grab it. I'm gonna change my music. So Pikachu comes close to punishing you for the F tilt as they set up. Actually, I'm not gonna write that. I don't think that's a huge note. That Pikachu did try and whiff punish you. He's already established that you were at risk there. This situation is interesting to me because so we have this situation pop up. And right here you're in Pikachu straight up barrel range. You're in your, like, Pikachu straight up nair range. This song has vocals. That's not what I want. Okay. You're in Pikachu straight up burial range. So I guess going into shield doesn't make sense here. But what doesn't make sense here is jumping. Because you're just going to be jumping into Pikachu straight up burial range and putting yourself at risk. I guess I'm going to take a note of that. Take a little snip. So those 17, this situation pops up. You're in Pikachu's straight up nair range. So so you're in Pikachu's straight up. Oh, okay, I'll bring this back up. So you're in Pikachu's short hop nair range. So the shield makes sense, but the jump you do immediately afterwards doesn't, as you're putting yourself in Pikachu's threat range unprotected. Does that make sense? You're in Pikachu's straight up nair range, so the shield makes sense, but the jump you do immediately afterwards doesn't, as you're putting yourself in Pikachu's threat range unprotected. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Posted. I'm going to make sure I'm recording. Am I recording? Yes, I am recording. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. This grab is gutsy. This grab has some moxie to it. I guess because okay, no, here's a low punish. It's just you reacting to Pikachu doing a short up aerial or landing from an aerial. How'd you get punished here? I guess so. That was supposed to be an up tilt, right? That was I meant to up tilt, not up smash, and that's at 021. Okay, yeah, that was supposed to be an up tilt. That makes sense. And you get punished for it. Okay. I feel like the short hop here was unnecessary. Because if you look at the situation right here, you already had a short hop air set up on Pikachu. So there wasn't really a need to jump. Jumping only gives Pikachu more time to react to what you're doing and get under you. Which is what Pikachu does. So I think that's something. So let's pause it. Let's pause it right there. And let's take a snipper doodle. Let's copy that. So this is at 027. And I'll bring it up. And Pikachu. instead rocketing through short hopping off, gives you time to exit shield and get under you, which is something you want to avoid. Especially with a good player like Pikachu. Okay. I like the movement here. I think the walk forward is a little bit unnecessary. I guess maybe you were waiting on a spot dodge, which makes sense. But you mess up your down throw. I guess so. At this point, you're at the percent where F tilting makes sense. You were kind of just throwing out moves though. Okay. Okay, a little bit of trouble is getting to the platform. You could just turn around and grabbed here, or even down smashed. Like if you look at let's look at the frame data. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you totally had time to turn around and grab here. Use this again, like the short hop just gives her time to get out of the corner. So the short hop that you did just gives Pikachu time to get out of the corner. Hard read by the Pikachu. I'm assuming that was just some stuff they accumulated during the session. I'm assuming that's supposed to be a short hop. I guess if all these full hops here are supposed to be short hops, then you should probably be working on your short hops. Like short hops in all situations. Like working on your short hops out of like short hops back, short hops out of dash dance, short hops out of shield. All different situations you can think of. Okay, makes sense. Okay. Let's see if you could have done something up there in the dash attack. This song also has vocals in it. Come on now. I'm just gonna go to my own lo-fi playlist. So I know that this doesn't have vocals. Okay. I guess I'm fine with that dash attack. I mean, I guess if you are going to put a dash attack out at Pikachu slash dash, like if you are going to put an attack out at Pikachu slash dash, like right here, it would probably be better to do a down smash if you really think you can disrespect Pikachu's ledge dash like that. So at 101, try to attack ledge dash with a dash attack and it's not. Like, so it's not. So you try to attack Pikachu's ledge dash with a dash attack, which isn't great because there's no. I don't know. Oh no, I'm just gonna leave that one alone. I'm not sure because I've seen like Swedish and like club attack ledge dash by going for a down tilt, like run cancel down tilt, as well as run cancel down smash. So I'm not, but like what I'm saying about dash attack, which is that like it's not great because there's no living hitbox. It also applies to like run cancel down tilt, run cancel live tilt, which are both things that that Swedish and club do. So I'm not sure about that one. I'm not sure. Okay. And this, I'm assuming that you were trying to. What were you trying to do here? Were you trying to breed his uppy? Because if you're trying to breed his uppy here, you can just do like a wall jump. You can just do just a wall like ledge hop, back air, and cover the uppy that way. Okay. Got it. Okay, assuming that's supposed to be a down throw. Work on your punish. Work on your shield game right here. I think you were able to punish this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think you could have punished this with wave dash forward and grab. I'm not super sure though. Okay. One thing is that I'd like to see you do more run to cancel crouches instead of like run up that shields, just because Pikachu can cross up your shield really easily with turn nair or their nair, his nair. So it makes shielding a little bit worse than crouching, in my opinion. We gotta leave dash forward after that. Is there anything I've missed here? I think if you up tilt here, you can get a confirmed. You can get a. I think if you up tilt here, you can get a better punish than you can off the up smash. Like you can get like a fair or an up air, which I think would do as much or more percent than the up smash did. Of course, work on your short hops if you can't hit them. Because short hopping very important as Sheik. Yeah, these like here, this doesn't really make a ton of sense. This short hop that you did here. Like if you look at the position right here. Let's try and find the frame where you jumped. Like, you should be chasing Pikachu down after you do this. After you, like, this jump doesn't really make a ton of sense, because, like, if you're trying to, if you're trying to, like, counteract Pikachu's Ledge Dash, and go above it, then Shrap just makes more sense. I guess, like, if you short hop and, like, space at maximum bear range and you avoid Pikachu's up smash. Okay, so let's look at the situation. Like, here you dash, like, here you should be dashing up to, like, right about here and putting pressure on Pikachu that way, instead of doing this short hop, instead of doing this, like, this jump that you did, because the jump doesn't really do anything, and again, it gives Pikachu a chance to get under you with their Ledge Dash, which is not what you want to have happen. Let's look at. So what opening did you get here? Let's get this. This is an F tilt, right? So 157, 152, after you F-tilt Pikachu, you should be dashing towards her. Is Pikachu dashing towards them to apply pressure and force them to ledge? And secure center stage. Instead you like just. I guess. Instead you sit in center and let them on safely. And what do? You waveland the top platform? Yeah, I'm not a fan of this full hop just because like you could have accomplished the same thing just staying on the ground. You didn't have to full hop here, even though you didn't have to short hop or even full hop here. You could have accomplished the same thing from staying on the ground. So I'm not a huge fan. on the ground. Okay. I'm sure they got much the same thing. Okay. So we have tilt. You seem to be throwing out moves a little bit. Like, you seem to be kind of like throwing out moves without thinking. Like this jab. I kind of felt like that a little bit. I guess we're going to your ledge dashes. I haven't really seen the ledge dash yet. Could have just up tilted there. I think you realize that you should up tilt and that you up tilted after the up smash. Looks like you're scared of. Looks like you're hesitant. Is this game only 4 minutes and 3 seconds long? That's madness. Okay, Pikachu just hands your. Okay, at that percent, in that situation, you should be up tilting. Just turn around up tilt. You can pretty much get another grab off it every time, unless Pikachu SDIs. Another bad, like questionable dash attack. I guess Pikachu was at 24, so it kind of makes sense. So it's not really that bad. And you were pressuring their landing, so that makes sense. It also does definitely look like you're kind of just spamming moves. I guess so. That right back was good though, because you were doing enough Pikachu should drop aerial range. Let's look at this shield drop aerial though. You don't have to do this shield drop fair here. If anything, you should have done it immediately after this up air that Pikachu did on your shield. But instead you just shield drop right as if Pikachu's in their range. So I'm gonna clip this. And I'm gonna do a little drawing on the screen. So what, at 2, 2, 31 for shielding on the after. I think that's running out smash. And Pikachu. Instead you could try out faking a shield drop. Wade dashing forward and fairing. Full hopping to the top flat, or even shot eagling. A shield dropping into that. The shield dropping in that position is very not great because you're doing yourself right. Okay, anyways, onwards and upwards. And Pikachu could have killed you off this. Pikachu totally could have killed you off this. Can I get this music with lyrics out of my Spotify, please? Yeah, that's also not great. I see you were trying to fair them for. Okay, I see you were trying to fair them, thinking that they would not shield. But that just is not very great against Pikachu. Oh my god, how? I'm also noticing that you don't really use your dash dance that much. Pikachu isn't unfair. Okay. Continuing on. This is interesting because you just kind of gave up something for free here. Like, okay, this is... I think this is something I'd like to definitely point out. Oh god. Come on, give me computer, please. So at 258. Actually, okay, let's look at how many frames of advantage we had here. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you did have advantage there. Yeah, tab dash. Great. So I'm noticing that you're a tad dash attack happy. You're a tad dash attack happy. Like in this situation right here. Like it looks like you were kind of just like going for the dash attack initially. Like you just like after you full up your wave land, it looks like you're almost deciding here's a third dash attack immediately, like before you even wave lands. Which I guess I understand why you're going for the dash attack here, given the position, because Pikachu can just land into the dash attack and get hit. But it's still not great. Noticing yourself. Like I'm noticing, like you do use grab a lot more often than dash attack, but I think your dash attacks are still not fantastic in general. Okay. Yeah, because then you get directly punished for it, because you just end up dash attacking yourself into the corner, which is like not good. So what was that at? That was at. Pikachu is on this side. Cut and shield, and here in the center. And you dash attack right into the corner. And you get punished. Okay. Oh no, is Pikachu gonna kill himself? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I like him there. I didn't like the drift forward. Was that? I think you could have all canceled that. Did you just fastball early? Yeah, I think it was fastball early. You also could have just faded back. Okay. Also, it looks like you're kind of spamming moves. I think like this is something I've been noticing throughout the set, but like you're just like kind of throwing out moves, hoping that they hit instead of like assuming that they will hit. Like this is a fantastic example from it. This whole sequence, it's just a fantastic example. You kind of throwing out moves willy nilly. Like your down smash doesn't hit, F tilt doesn't hit, jab doesn't hit, and then finally you grab, which I guess is a decent solution to the problem, like decent solution to the situation. But I'd still like to see you use your movement more. Like I want to see you try integrating movement into your gameplay in neutral more often. Like instead of like doing like this F tilt, like one of these F tilts you do here, it's just instead like try dashing back. Then dashing back would allow you to react to Pikachu dashing, like doing the spot dodge, and allow you to grab him. But it ends up working out, so I'm not gonna harp on it. You end up, and then you full hop again here. Like, full hopping doesn't really accomplish a ton, especially because Pikachu's, I think we've already established that Pikachu's Ledge Dashes are pretty good. So full hopping just puts you in position to, like, puts you in a position where Pikachu can get under you for free. So I'm gonna snip this. Snipping. Copy. Go to Discord. And where are we at? We're at 335. Pikachu's on the ledge and flop grading. Situation. He full upgraded the situation. I guess still, I mean, so Mr. BroccoliRaab did say that most of the full hops were him missing a short hop. So I'm actually not sure if this is really good, if this is fantastic to look at, like fantastic to point out, just because I feel like if we had short hopped here, then the situation wouldn't really have happened. Like if BroccoliRaab short hops here instead of full hopping with Pikachu on the ledge, then Pikachu would have been able to get under him, and BroccoliRaab should have just like back aired him. So actually, I'm not gonna rate that one. Although I think it is important to note, just as a general rule, when you're playing with Sheik, not to let your opponent get under you, because like Fox and Falco both have dare. Like a lot of like, I guess like Fox and Falco especially both have dare, so they're able to like kind of handle their opponent being under them a lot more easily. But Sheik really doesn't have that luxury. So you get nared to the corner. Get killed. This up smash does not make any sense at all. Hey, I feel like you really weren't respecting Pikachu's Slash Dash at all. Like you're kind of just throwing out moves, hoping that they hit. It's been like you're throwing out dash attacks in the Pikachu Slash Dash. I think you just really need to respect Slash Dash a lot more. I think you should respect Slash Dash a lot more, especially when players shown that they can mix it. There were a few times where you dash attacked into Pika's ledge and didn't get punished. You try to F-tilt Pikachu's Pika's and get grabbed for it. Okay. So I'm gonna clip this. I'm gonna post this in the Discord, or post a timestamp. times where he kind of just threw moves out haphazardly, seemingly. Like at does she whip punish you here? Yeah. Okay. In general, try to avoid jabbing. Sorry for the interruption. Apologies. In general, try to avoid jabbing. Shield. Now, you're also just kind of giving. So here you're kind of giving up center for free to Pikachu. I'm gonna close this because I think it's impacting my computer performance. So you let Pikachu out of the corn for free here. So have your point on the corners on the strong positions in melee, especially against the dash character. Pika will lose access to one of their. This is why when you play, like when you're playing Sheik Marth, it's really important to push them into the corner before you do anything to them. Like in general against Marth, you should only be really you should be only really directly attacking them if you have them actually in the corner. And even then, you should be very careful and like try to avoid doing hard commitments like boost grab or dash attack instead, like going for more softer stuff like throughout pairs. Okay, you did it. Respect your opponent's instead of their ledge dash heavy. I guess threaten. Threaten its ending. So you can push the So this is all just like general stuff I noticed. Like, so respect your opponent's slash dash, make sure you can do it instead of attacking the dash where it's ending, so you can put pressure on when they run out of gillant. Work on your short hops because I saw you missing on missing on short hops and full hopping instead in this set. Okay, so that's, I think, and then also, okay, that's going to be it for me. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.